Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today we are showing you something. We're going to show you behind the scenes of what luxury redevelopment really means. Today we are at Cherwell's. So with Provident, these are our partners here in Dubai. So follow me. Now what are the most important elements when it comes to creating a custom luxury home? Well, there's so much to consider, and that's why you need to take everything into consideration, such as the joinery, the show kitchen, the flooring, the wall panels. Every one of these is super important to make sure that the best luxury is provided. Now, we're actually going to work with one of the designers now who's going to take us through a mood board when it comes to this luxury redesign, because it's super important to make sure this is perfected. All right, guys, so we're here with Emily, who is in the interior design team at Cherwell. So talk us through, what is a mood board?
A mood board is essentially the collection of materials that we're using for a project. It allows the client to get an overall look, feel, to understand the colours and the actual textures that we'll be using in their design.
All right, so Emily, talk me through what's this wall about. Tell me what's going on.
So these are all previous mood boards for previous projects that we've created. We will start with just selecting each individual material, layering them up together to give you the overall finished look.
So when you're with clients, what do you tend to see is like the most popular style of mood board right now in today's age?
Today we're looking at more neutral, muted down colours, neutral tones.
Yeah.
Everybody likes clean lines, curved furniture.
Yeah.
You don't see any really bold.
No, they're all very
colours.
neutral. I know this like in Ibiza style, you know, where everything's beige, everything's like, you know, that lighter colours. That's what I'm noticing
exactly.
as well.
We use colours just for accents mainly. We keep the overall look neutral.
So this is why it's so important hiring the right design team to build your custom home, whether it's to live or to invest in. Now let me show you something. So as you can see, we are in the showroom kitchens here, and this is just one example of many of something from a custom point of view, which is going to add for that extra luxury. Look at this, little tap. Now, if you're telling me that isn't absolute luxury, then I don't know what is. And as you can see, everything is carefully designed and planned out to make sure that it's offering the best design and features. So how involved is Cherwell? Well, let's see. This is where the magic happens. Okay guys, so it's a little bit noisy, but we're with Luke, who is the production director. So Luke, tell us what we do in this area.
So on this side of the factory, it's more the heavy duty stuff. Everything's custom. From the process of the factory, it's like a shoe horse kind of shape, C shape. So the heavier stuff comes on this side. Doors like this get erected, wardrobes and kitchens like this, but it's more the heavier side. This is all very custom.
So show me what this door looks like.
So this door is approaching 4 meters.
Wow.
You're in villas this size, you can imagine.
The villas over in Dubai, everyone wants big doors, right?
And the unique stuff that we do is it's double-sided. So the exterior will look like this, the interior will be a walnut finish.
Yeah, nice.
So this is a metal custom handle. Okay. And all of this is custom made from Italy, which we press on the face of the door.
Amazing.
So it's got a German unique pivot system. It's the same system that Apple used for the glass doors in their store, because it's the only one that can take the weight.
That's incredible. All right, so where should we go into the shop next? What do you think's worth showing us today?
It's worth seeing some of the cabinet work around here.
Yeah. All right, we'll go and do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Luke's going to now show us where the custom joinery is being built and the wardrobes and different parts of furniture. So let's go and see that. All right, Luke, so tell us what's going on here.
So the beauty of having the factory the size that it is, the custom furniture that we make, I have to assemble it. And it means that I can assemble everything, get everything perfect. When it's flat packed and goes to site, I've already done the hard work.
Right, I see.
So the dusty work's done here. The installation speed is far better than what it would have been.
Right, I understand. Yeah. So how long would something like this take to make?
I could knock this out in a couple of days in the factory, and then you've got a couple of days on site. The longest part is actually wrapping it and getting it there.
Yeah. Incredible.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the veneer section. This is what we press on all of our projects, but because of the project height, normally veneer doesn't come the correct length. So we come up with this system, which is like a finger joint system. It's laser cut. So once you press the veneer, you can't actually see the length together. So when that's on the board and you're standing high, you'll never see this joint. See, this is a finished spray product. There's actually a line here.
So it sort of goes from this process to this process to this one, and you can't even see that. If you can see that, guys, you actually can't see anything on there, and that's the level of detail that goes into this.
So when we get past the 3 meter stage, I can keep continuing the veneer. You'll never see a joint.
Okay, so now we're actually in the marble workshop, and Luke's going to show us what's going on behind us, because this is very interesting for anyone to see when it comes to custom marble.
Yeah. So we do a lot of marble work in the factory, but this is a unique tile to make it look like marble, but we fully make all of the recess for the sinks, everything's fully set here, it's lightweight, so it just sits perfect on site.
So this is like a his and hers sink, right?
Yeah.
And then what about this, because this is interesting as well.
This is a marble.
So this is marble, right?
This is solid, this takes time, but this is actually book match. You can still see the lines running through.
Yeah.
So it was a slab that we just cut, and then we glued together, and then the guys still have to get the radius on it. So it's pretty much there.
Ah, okay, because I can feel it's not quite circular yet, but then it'll be filed down and
so you've got that final hand sanding all the way, and that's the base to a table. It looked really nice when it's done.
All right, Luke, so tell us what's going on here.
So the great thing about having the machinery that we've got, that we've invested in, it opens up the design possibilities for the designer. So we've only got 2 machines here, but what you can do with them is incredible. Like having all of this curved work. Goes round the ends of base units.
Yeah.
There's a shape or a cutter for everything. Even like this old school kind of look, like it's weathered. You've just got the standard grooves. These are like desk tidy cutouts for cables. Bevels on a table.
Wow. So if somebody wanted to sort of explore the workshop, let's say I wanted to come in here and I was like, all right, I love these designs. So then you would sit down with the end user or the investor, and then you would sort of go through each process and tell them
exactly that. We would tell them what our machine can achieve.
Yeah.
But most of the time we can, and then they pick one and we work with them on the material. So
simple.
There's always an answer. So these are finished doors for a villa in Nad Al Shiba, a custom client. So the process of these doors, because they're one colour and they're flat, we've got this amazing machine from Italy. Where it will go into one end, fully spray one side, will go through a drying tunnel, it will come to the other side, and it will literally be ready to wrap.
How long does it take?
From start to finish, or 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
Then you can turn it back over.
Yeah, and then another
again.
7 minutes.
14 minutes, you can have a door wrapped ready for delivery.
Yeah, amazing. Okay guys, so now we are here at a live project that Cherwells are actually involved in. So we're going to show you around, and we're going to show you a few different design features that we saw inside the manufacturing workshop in the actual project, so you get a real feel for what it's like when it's actually going live. So without further ado, let's go inside. So as we enter this villa, guys, you're going to start to see what we were actually seeing inside of the design plan come together in real life. Now this villa itself is actually located in Emirates Hills, so one of the most prime locations in the whole of Dubai. So we'll sort of start in this room here. As you can see, the custom joinery is coming together very, very nicely. We actually started to see some of this come together in the plant before. Now let me show you what's going on over here, because we are actually up close and personal to this before. So as you can see, these, the touch, soft touch opens, and then the closes. And as you can see, the ridges, what Luke was explaining to us before, everything is exactly the same as what it was in the shop, okay? So as we pan round, guys, like it's still very much a construction site right now, but you know, in the next sort of like 3 to 6 months, this will actually be completed. So again, over here, more of the custom joinery. Now what we like the most about Cherwells is the actual quality of their products. You know, this isn't cheap material, they haven't cheaped out when they go through these projects, you know? This is why it's important to pick like a high quality manufacturer. So again, all of this soft close, all of these little details are so important when it comes to creating these custom projects. So now we're going to enter the master bedroom. Absolutely huge, amazing lake views. Now that's what you want to see the most when, you know, you're buying a property, is the views, is the most important thing. Now this house is actually for sale, which we'll talk about more at the end of the video. But again, as I've said, we've got the marble flooring, we've got custom fittings throughout, and this video is really just to understand for yourself, to see how Cherwells are involved in these incredible projects. All right guys, we're gonna wrap this video up here now. I hope you enjoyed it. And remember, this is a 7-bedroom villa in Emirates Hills that is for sale. So if you do want any more information, then get in touch. And also, if you are looking at getting into project redevelopment, then guys, we can help you out through the step-by-step process, ensuring you get the best quality products, taking you through the right investment for a pro investor.